Do you want someone to think about you all day long, even without you sending a single message? It's not a cheap trick, and it's definitely not magic. It's pure psychology. When you understand how to create emotional magnetism, the other person misses you before you've even walked out the door. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn simple interest into an almost uncontrollable desire inside a relationship. And the best part? You can start using this today. It's not about chasing, it's about making her feel like she needs to chase you. But here's a warning. Once you learn this, it'll be hard for anyone to forget you. Topic 1. Liking or obsession? Discover. The line that separates the two. Have you ever wondered why some relationships feel light and easy, while others are so intense they leave a mark forever? Liking someone is like feeling the afternoon sun on your face. It warms you, comforts you, and leaves a calm smile. Well-channeled obsession, on the other hand, is like a living flame. It lights you up, warms you, and creates memories that stick. The key is realizing both have value. Affection brings security. Intensity keeps the fire alive. Together, they create a connection that blends peace with adrenaline. And to master that balance, you need to know yourself. And uncover your emotional Achilles heel. Topic 2. How to find the Achilles heel of your emotions. Everyone has a trigger that changes the way they act in a relationship. It could be the need for attention, the fear of being replaced, or even the anxiety you feel when a reply takes too long. To discover yours, look for patterns. How do you react when you feel ignored? What situations throw you off balance? Identifying this is like finding the password to your own emotional vault. Once you understand your vulnerability, you can turn it into strength. And the most powerful part? You start to see the other person's weak spot too, which leads to one of the strongest triggers that exists, satisfying the hunger for approval. Topic 3. Feeding your partner's hunger for approval. Here's a secret: knowing how to feed. The right person's ego in the right way can make you irreplaceable in a relationship. And it's not about constant compliments. It's about choosing the right moment so the impact is huge. Example: you taste her cooking and think it's amazing, but you hold back the compliment. A few hours later, you casually say, "Today I told the people at work that your seasoning is one of a kind. Nobody cooks like you." That hits much harder than saying it on the spot. Why? Because it shows you think about her even when she's not around. When she associates you with that kind of recognition, she starts to see you as someone who notices, values, and truly appreciates. Something rare and powerful in any relationship, and it's exactly this level of influence that opens the door to share something even more impactful: how to use your own failures to guide and inspire her. Topic 4. Using failure to guide. Everyone fails. The difference is that some hide it, and others turn it into a story that inspires. If she's frustrated with something, don't just say it'll be fine. Tell her about the time you crashed and burned, and what you learned from it. No lectures, no speeches, just a couch. Conversation. These stories stick in her memory. And every time she goes through something similar, she'll remember you and reach out to you. And when she comes back, you have the chance to touch on something deeper: the invisible scars. Topic 5. Invisible scars. Emotional wounds shape how someone loves, trusts, and even desires in a relationship. And often, she doesn't even realize it. Maybe she's afraid of silence, or struggles to believe that things will work out. You don't point it out. You create an environment where she feels safe. You keep your promises, stay consistent, and reinforce good moments. When she lowers her guard, the bond deepens. And in that safe space, an emotional appetite is born, almost impossible to satisfy if you know how to maintain it. Topic 6. Unlocking uncontrollable desire and creating obsession. To unlock uncontrollable desire in her, you need to understand that the trigger isn't just physical, it's emotional. First, give her such genuine, intense attention that she feels like the most important person in the world when she's with you. Really listen. Look her in the eye. Eyes make small gestures that prove you notice the details others ignore. Then, create space. That calculated pause makes her mind relive every moment, every touch, every word you said. It's in that gap, between wanting and having, that desire grows on its own. And when she feels that longing, that need to have you again, her brain links that unique feeling to you. The result? The relationship becomes more intense. Every reunion feels like a special event, and she builds such a strong emotional bond that thinking of you becomes inevitable. This cycle, strong presence followed by strategic absence, is what turns interest into habit and habit into healthy obsession, keeping the fire alive for much longer. Who controls the rhythm? Controls the dance. Apply at least one of the triggers you learned today in your relationship, and watch what happens. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications, because in the next video, I'm going to reveal a trigger so powerful. It can completely change the way anyone sees you, and trust me, you won't want to miss it.